And welcome to SimmBros Pod.
Woo! Here we go. Episode 27, people. We are coming at you, not live, but hopefully good enough for your Saturday morning.
We're doing this live.
I think everything in life is live.
Yeah, you did. I mean, that's life. I'm Chris.
I'm Kev.
And together, we're the SimmBros.
And we're here to talk sports, people. Welcome. Welcome in episode 27. This is season 2 revamped. And for those watching on YouTube, we got some decorations. No, it's a little.
You can't see it. It's subtle. But you got a little bit of it.
It's a little off kilter. I don't know if it's the camera or the painting. I don't know. But it's our original logo. We got it framed. Shout out, Mom.
Yeah, I think it is off center because we decided to put the painting up before we set up, but it doesn't matter.
And whose fault was that?
I mean, no, we weren't set up. It was no one's fault.
Because you're gonna make me get up right now.
No, but how is it? Either way, we had to do it when this was set up. Like that was the only way.
Right.
So,
but you were never gonna.
No, I was never gonna.
Exactly.
I would have brought someone to do it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Another week. We made it through Saturday morning. It's really going to be a big weekend. Probably the last great football weekend, if that even is it. Last week was good.
What you talking about? We got the Super Bowl.
But dude, like it's one game. It's way too.
Yeah, you got the Super Bowl.
You listened to them. It's not the same. Like it's
great,
but like it's not
the same. It's definitely
this week is already not the same.
The Super Bowl is a little show and dancey. You know, it's a little too much, but show and dancey. But I will say, it's still an exciting week of football. Like, I'm excited to turn on the TV on that Sunday. You know what I mean? Like,
that's true. It is 2 weeks away, but I'm just saying, like, you get so much into the thing, like, right when I think the best part is, like, week 17 and onward, because you have games on Saturday, Sunday.
Yes, I do like
and it's just like, you can go
it was
Saturday
nice having the Saturday
zone. Now there's nothing on Saturday, and there's only now 2 games on Sunday, where it's like, it's over at that point, right?
2 great games for such different reasons.
Yeah, I think they're both going to be good games.
So
I'm excited for both of them. I think it's
such different reasons I'm excited for.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got some big games coming up. We are going to discuss these games coming up, of course. But first, we got to talk about last week, how these teams even got in these situations. So, I mean, let's just kick it off. Bills, Broncos. Obviously, no Bo Nix now. He hurts his ankle. Second to last play of the game. We all thought it was a joke. Schefter tweeting that.
Yeah.
But no, he breaks his ankle. But he plays one of the best quarterbacking play maybe of the weekend.
Yeah, definitely, I think of the weekend. He played the best.
And he got the Broncos.
A couple big throws.
He got the Broncos a win. So talk about this Bills Broncos game.
Yeah, I thought it was just an interesting game where it comes to the Bills just shot themselves in the foot too many times. And you can't do that when you're on the road. And Josh Allen can't do it. James Cook can't fumble. You're up 7-3. At that point, you're trying to get up 14-3. Probably will go up 14-3, at least 10-3. Make the Broncos sweat at least a little bit.
Yes.
You go up 7-3. There's a turnover. That's right after a Bo Nix interception, by the way, right? So
yes.
It's like you think, okay, they're going to like really make a difference here. Then they turn over. James Cook has been great all year, but then he fumbled again, which is how it goes. And then there's that whole Josh Allen fumble before the half, which is just terrible. If you're anybody, if you're a Bills fan, you feel like you're cursed.
We made a video about it.
Yeah.
Couldn't agree more. I have some notes that I took during this game. By the way, people, I never took notes in school ever.
Yeah.
And I'm taking notes about football.
He didn't. Trust me.
I did not take any notes in school, but here's my first note. Sean Payton seems older. I don't know. It was a shaking when he was holding.
I feel like he's been shaking all year.
Okay, well he's been shaking all year. That's not.
You said he seems older. Like I feel like he's fine.
Honestly, you weren't there.
Yeah.
It was the pregame interview. I don't think you were listening.
No, I wasn't.
No. He was like Tafoya, or I don't know who it was.
No, that's Tafoya.
Whoever was
Tafoya's ready for Senate.
Yeah, I saw that. So whoever asked him the question was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Or like, "How you feeling?" He's like, And he took like a 6-second pause, and I was like, "Oh!" And I wrote down he seemed old. This was before the game even started.
Okay.
And then also, here's another thing for Buffalo. I would have taken the ball first if I'm Buffalo, and I said this. Okay, Buffalo won the toss, and they chose to defer. We knew what happened in that middle 8. They got the ball first in the second half. Immediate fumble for Josh Allen. Immediate, red zone for the Broncos after getting the ball first. And, of course, we all know Josh Allen also fumbled right before halftime. Anyway, I would have gotten the ball first because, especially seeing the fact that this Bills offense could go through this Denver defense, immediately would have, if I'm Bo Nix, I'm like, oh, wow, we're doing this again. Like, this is Josh Allen's team. He's destined. Should have had 7 first drive, and the drop touchdown, Keon Coleman. Yikes.
That was a hold, at least. At least that was a hold. Oh, my God. That was
essentially, there were 2 possessions in the first quarter, which I just think is
it's
unbelievable.
crazy. Yeah,
I love that.
There were only two.
It's like we're running the ball. We're getting these first downs. Josh
Long
Allen's
drives.
3rd and 1. 2 possessions. I mean, we're talking about like 7 minutes each. So I love that. CBS with the damn Prater field goal line. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh yeah, exactly.
This is unbelievable.
Who's playing?
Matt Prater kicked a 64-yarder 18 years ago.
Yeah.
Whatever, no, like 10 years.
No, it
ago.
was 14 years ago, 2011 or something.
He kicked a 64-yarder 14 years ago, and now they're saying like
that's his field goal
right.
range.
Like no, like that's the line to gain is
the line was at like they had a 46.
You got to get to the 47 so we can kick a 64-yarder.
That's not the line.
Come on,
like that's not field goal range. Field goal range for any kicker is like 30.
They're doing field goal range based on their longest make.
That never makes sense.
Stop
that
it.
never makes
Stop
sense.
it. CBS be better. And then this is my last thing I'm gonna talk about. Brandon Cooks, because we have to have a real conversation here. You know, he was on some of the best regular season teams. He was on the Saints when they were really good. He was on the Patriots when they were really good. He was on the Rams when they were really good. He's now on the Bills when the Bills were really good. He has never won a Super Bowl, and I think he is, truthfully, the ultimate playoff bad luck guy. I don't want him on my team. If my team has a real chance to win the Super Bowl, that's all I'm gonna say. Brandon Cooks has never won.
Yeah, he always seems to be in the moments.
He's in the moments
every time, all the time. The Patriots won. He's in the moment there.
He got concussed on that one, and then on the Rams,
exactly.
He dropped the touchdown.
Yeah, the Rams was right there. Jared Goff made the one good throw of the game.
Exactly.
And, I mean, a touchdown wins that game. Yeah. You saw what happened.
One touchdown did win the game.
So
10-3.
He's always in those moments. And I'll say this: I think both the calls were right. Everyone's going to talk about the Devontae Adams catch and the Brandon Cooks catch. They both were correct calls, in my humble opinion. I mean, Brandon Cooks doesn't have possession of the ball as he's rolling on the ground, and it's still a live ball. If that ball went down to the ground, it's incomplete.
It's not a catch.
That's it. So, everybody's talking about, Josh Allen and the Bills get screwed, but there's a lot of holds. There was also a hold in the end zone on overtime after the Broncos punted to the Bills, which would have ended the game.
Yes.
Then Bo Nix would have been hurt. So, at that point, and that was a blatant hold. There's another hold where Josh Allen misses Dawson Knox on a game-winning play, and we made a video about this too. And everybody in there is talking about the hold. There was a hold. So it's like the Bills are getting away with a lot of stuff, and you're getting mad at the 2 pass interference calls. I get it; they haven't been calling that too many, but they both were pass interference.
Yes,
I thought the first one was less so, but he did hold Courtland Sutton's arm down. The second one, it's clear. I don't know why Trey White's so mad.
Trey White almost punched that.
Yeah, he threw his helmet.
We were about to see something real different.
Yeah, so I mean, at that point, the Bills just hurt themselves, and Josh Allen again. This felt like Josh Allen at his highest form, but like a rookie again. Like he was trying to do too much. It just felt like he felt like the weight of the world was on his shoulders, and maybe it was, but
that was the one time. We're always talking about Josh's team is never gonna hold up to what Josh is doing. This was the one time his team was holding up. The defense was playing great. The run game was absolutely cooking. He was the one guy who was actually hurting his team. Yeah. I think he knew that. Shout out to Josh at least.
He knew it in the game, bro.
He's crying and I get it. I lost the game. You did when you fumbled and you turned the ball over and just really missed throws that you need to be making.
I think he just knew too that he's a human just like everybody else. He goes through the talking. He knew this was his chance.
Yeah.
And
yep.
He knew that he didn't really have to. He wasn't scared of anybody. Yeah, you have to go to Buffalo, but you're not scared. Sorry, you have to go to Denver, but you're not scared of.
And you're even more excited to go to New England.
Yeah, and you get to go back to New England. You're not scared of the Patriots as opposed to going to Kansas City like you're always scared of. Even going to Baltimore, those things, right? So it's he knew that this was it, and he knew that he couldn't do it. And I just think that he didn't do it. And now I think he's thinking to himself, is there ever a chance will I ever actually do this? Even make it to the Super Bowl? And the Bills franchise at this point is cursed. They have to.
They are. You can't lose 4 Super Bowls in a row. You don't get.
But they have just so many heartbreaking losses. It's crazy. Just heartbreakers, man. Especially with Josh.
Wide right.
Yeah, just with Josh too. You can't lose when you're up 3 with 13 seconds left. How is that possible?
Only Mahomes.
Can someone tell?
I'm saying, let's guard Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce.
They let them. That's unbelievable.
McDermott.
It's unbelievable.
That's coaching. Because that shouldn't happen ever.
So there's that. There's the one loss to the Bengals. You just lose. They just lose, man. Bengals at home.
And I know this is never going to happen. I'm sure you heard the same thing. But what we're hearing is the Bills are 1 win away. Is the coach that gets them there. Did you hear about this?
What, Phillip Rivers?
No. No.
Mike McDaniel?
This is one for you.
Who is this?
The Bills have been 1 win away for almost 7 years.
Yeah. Maybe 2 wins. But yeah.
Okay, 1 to 2 wins away. Is the coach that can get them that win? Is it Bill Belichick?
He's not going there.
Is it? But is it? Is it Bill Belichick?
With the right OC, I guess so. No, he's not actually going.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not.
Are people saying that?
They were making the argument that, like, look, if there's any coach out there who's going to get you one more win.
How many times have the Bills lost an AFC Championship game with Josh?
I think only once or twice.
That's what I mean. I feel like he hasn't actually been to the AFC Championship like you think.
Right.
Like he hasn't. Has he even been once?
No, yeah, he went
last year. That was it.
He went last year. I mean, he lost to the Bengals. That was divisional. He lost that Chiefs game was divisional.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he only loses in
maybe
one
more AFC Championship against the Chiefs.
You think?
Maybe one.
I just want to see this for my own stuff, so I'm gonna take a look at it.
But yeah, I think it's just interesting because at the end of the day, okay, fine, call it 1 win, call it 2 wins, call it whatever. The guy who can coach a win for you is Bill Belichick. There's not many more guys who can coach wins for you. Like, yeah, we got LaFleur who can coach a good offense sometimes, but then when that cracks, it's like, this is the worst team I've ever seen.
Yeah,
the most undisciplined team I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's 0-2.
Yeah.
For their games weren't close. The first game wasn't close, and then last year was. I mean,
last year was,
go back to last year.
They
were
up.
No, they're up, and then they're down 4. He has the ball in his hands.
Yeah,
and I know that's the spot, but like,
no, that was
how
the
many?
first time.
I know, of course.
Yeah,
but like people now, you turn the other way. It's like, how many rules are going to change for this?
Right.
Like, I mean, how many are they going to change overtime to now where if you have the second possession, you get a field goal. Now the other team gets to get another chance. Like, I mean, Josh Allen, he had it in his grasp.
He also had the ball
3 and out.
They also, they had the ball second. Which is, I mean, like,
it's over.
You lost you won the toss in overtime. You defer. I love it. Which is what I would do. Which is what most teams are going to do.
Yes.
All you need is 3.
3 and out.
You get
it was a 3 and out, right?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I think it was because it was the Rams and the Broncos. It was the same way. I think it was a 3 and out.
But they got the stop.
It was a 3 and out.
Ah.
And then you had the chance and you didn't do it. So,
well, either way,
we're gonna sit back and wait again.
Well, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this Denver defense because I made a video about it. We made a video on it, like about how they stunt and disguise their rush a lot. And we saw Josh check out of like 4 or 5 plays. And one time it was the right check.
It was the right check.
That quick screen of Shakir. But a lot of times he checked out of a different out of the play, and the rush still got home because he's looking in the wrong place because that's just how good this Denver disguise is. How does Drake May fare with this Denver disguise?
Yeah, I mean, he's a rookie. He's a sophomore, but like, he's a
rookie,
about, playoff rookie, and on the road for the first time too. I think that's going to be
hardcore rookie.
I think that is where it's going to be very different. You don't have the home crowd on your side. It's also going to be quiet,
right?
When you are. We saw Josh Allen even like putting his hands over his ears for the play call, and this is Josh Allen being able to like see. He's seen a lot of defenses. He's been there. He's been in those big moments. I really think like. I know people are just writing off the Broncos, but I don't see why they couldn't win this game.
I completely agree.
I don't see why
writing them off is a no. Like, you shouldn't write them off because truthfully,
Drake May has 6 fumbles in the 2 games, right? Like, I mean, what's to say he doesn't get 2 more? And Will Campbell, I saw some offensive lineman guy on a podcast and was saying like, Will Campbell is not the left tackle you want. Like, he doesn't look like they're like Laramie Tunsil,
he's
Ronnie
a guard.
Stanley.
Right, he's a guard.
He's not those guys.
Will Campbell has, and they're saying the short arms.
Yeah, exactly.
We all heard that. Even
you don't think it's that
I was
important,
like,
but it actually is.
Short
I
arms.
guess.
And it's like, dude,
it really is.
Will Anderson just bullied him all game long, and like both those guys are top 4 picks.
Yep.
Like somebody's got to defend him. So I think Will Campbell will eventually be one of the better guards in the league. But he is not a blindside tackle. Absolutely,
you can't trust him.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. So what are they going to do? Like, I'm assuming Vance Joseph has a lot of stuff planned.
We're overloading that side. Here comes Benito. Here comes
and even don't even bring the pressure. But that means Drake May slides everything to the left.
Even better,
someone over on the other side.
I know
right?
they do a lot of slot corner blitzes. So McMillan blitzes a lot, and that's like You're never really expecting that.
Jim Nantz called him Macmillan. I think that might be his name. I'm not sure.
Is it Macmillan?
That's what I mean,
man, Nantz is getting old.
Nantz might just be an old guy who does it like
Nantz
that.
Is getting old.
Macmillan made the play.
Whatever. I'm gonna call him McMillan because that's how it's spelled.
Macmillan. Is there a Macmillan versus a McMillan though?
There is a Mac.
There is like MAC. Right?
I know Kevin McCullough, right?
But is okay. Yes.
Isn't it MAC?
No, I think it's two C's. So if it was Macmillan, M-A-C, is the A and the C both?
No, it would just be the.
Be the A?
Wait, what would be capitalized?
Exactly. Yeah, what would be capitalized?
I don't think there's no capitalization. Macmillan.
Oh, so it's just Macmillan.
If it's McMillan,
okay.
the two M's are capitalized.
But so Macmillan is just Macmillan.
Right. It's just a last name. It's like Williams. What are you going to capitalize? You're not going to capitalize.
I'm just stuttering. Okay.
I'm just thinking. Anyway, so anything you want to talk about on this Broncos offensive side? Something that you're interested in, worried about?
I'm just interested in seeing if Troy Franklin and the rest, some of those receivers are back. I think they were practicing this week. They all got hurt so quickly.
First drive of the game.
So I think probably Gonzalez will obviously probably stick with Sutton most likely, and I think you want to go after Carlton Davis. And I think if assuming Troy Franklin is back, he was limited, but it's a hamstring, so we'll see what his full game status is. You'll probably know it by tomorrow. But yeah, so I think that you want to be able to go after them, and I think, but it just also depends. Like Bo Nix really loved Troy Franklin, but like we don't know who Stidham's gonna.
That's also true. I mean, it
Stidham might love like whoever Marvin Mims. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know.
No, it's always interesting who like the QB2 throws to the most because. Sutton, I'm telling you, like Stidham probably hasn't thrown to Sutton in a long time.
And you saw with JJ McCarthy, right? He threw it a lot to Naylor.
Oh, that was
Naylor.
Right.
Wasn't it McCarthy? Yeah.
I thought that was a backup.
I thought it was McCarthy because it was in the Cowboys game.
Yeah, it was McCarthy.
And McCarthy just was like the backup last year, so it was Naylor.
And Naylor had two
touchdowns.
But anyway, this game, this Pats Broncos game, it's gonna be battle of the let's not throw it to the CB1. And throw like Riley Moss and Carlton Davis. Goodness gracious.
Targeted
I'm not throwing the ball at Surtain. I'm not throwing the ball at Christian Gonzalez at all. Riley Moss is about to have a couple holdings, a couple DPIs.
So is Carlton Davis. They both are.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be kind of the same game. But yeah, we're moving to the next one.
Interesting. Yeah.
This was crazy because like the Bills one ends in overtime, and everyone's like, "Wow, this is crazy."
Yeah.
And like I'm literally walking up because I was outside, and I walk up to the apartment, and then I'm like. You turn to the game or the game's already on. It's like Shaheed's already like at the 50 going to the other side.
Like,
and
what's
it's
going
like,
on?
what just happened? It's too much like sensory overload. Like what just happened?
There's no time to decompress.
No, crazy. And that game was over.
It felt like uncut gems.
They got that. Rashid Shaheed got that. Yeah, definitely. He got that long touchdown on
that game was over.
Return, and then it was crazy. Then they tried to go for it on fourth down, that immediate drive. Then they called timeout. Great timeout by Macdonald, and then Shanahan gets all mad that he thought the timeout was late.
Is the D capitalized in Macdonald?
Yes, that's what it would be, but it's not Macdonald. I don't think anyone's Macdonald.
Okay, yeah, but it's McDonald, but is it capitalized?
MC Donald, that's what it is.
Yeah, McMillan is not Macmillan, but anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, but then they get stopped on that 4th and 1 there.
Which we have to talk about that 4th and 1 call.
Yeah, but I think so. Yeah,
the fullback option.
Yeah. No, sorry, in a second. I was just explaining.
Okay.
Then they get stopped on the 4th and 1, and it's 10-0, and the game's over at that point. Like they had no chance. Shanahan's only been held under 7 points, I think 4 times in his however long he's been on the 49ers, and 2 of them were against the Seahawks in the Seahawks back-to-back games. That's all I gotta say.
Believable. It's truthfully unbelievable. Like if anybody's saying like, "Oh, this defense just hasn't played anybody good," it's like Kyle Shanahan has literally made hundreds of millions of dollars being an offensive mastermind and genius. He couldn't figure anything out against this team. He really couldn't. Yep. McVay, he's also made a couple $100 million being an offensive mastermind genius in the same tree. And let's see if he can, figure something out against them. But either way, this game, we don't even have to talk about it that much. All I got to say is the Seahawks team absolutely dominated from start to finish. I mean, Brock Purdy I've never seen him scramble that much in my life. Truthfully, he was never throwing from the pocket. If he was, somebody wasn't open. Like McCaffrey was getting popped every play.
He was hurt. He was dead.
Oh my! It was a complete beatdown from start to finish. Shaheed, game breaker. Cooper Kupp with a lot more receptions than usual.
Yeah, they're going to him.
He had that little. I don't know if you. I just saw it a couple
times. 3rd
and
19.
It was a little.
Yeah.
He got the first down. I don't know if it was 3rd and 19.
No, he did get that one.
He tried to shake like.
It didn't work.
Completely, he was like. All right.
It was on the left side,
and he like almost fumbled.
I'm on the left side.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah,
no.
Coop, you're washed.
He's not like that anymore. Wow. He sees Puka and he's like,
he's like,
that's what I used to be.
I used to have to block this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, now he doesn't do it
because that was hard 11, man.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like you had to block. We didn't have tight ends in there to get you rid. I was like,
get ready.
You're gonna block the whole time. That game was done.
Yeah,
and I think it's more of a detriment to the Philadelphia Eagles more than anything.
Now talk to me about
Like, how can you not? You're at home and you can't beat the 49ers. They had
it.
nobody on their team.
Nobody. They actually had more people than
Yes, I know.
they had Kittle for a little
for
bit.
a second at least. Like, it's come on. You're letting DeMarcus Robinson have over 100 yards against you. Like,
I mean,
that
yeah.
shouldn't happen.
It's also
man.
like Fangio. Come on, man. Like, yeah. At some
I
point,
think it's always like the defense kind of weirdly silently protests and is like, you know what? I don't care.
What the Belichick 2017 against the Eagles? Where
Yeah,
he just didn't play Malcolm Butler.
Yeah, they're just like, he's like, this offense sucks. Like, I think I hate it. So
is he leaving? No.
Who's leaving?
Fangio.
No, I think he's gonna stay because I think. I mean, why would you leave? Like, he's kind of like he's the only one everyone loves there, and Nick lets him do whatever he wants. Like,
they don't even talk.
There's
no way
Nick's
they talk.
No, he doesn't. He's just like because honestly, that's what Vic is pretty much like a head coach.
No, right. It's
he's
like
just like I'll deal with this. You do.
It's like he's like the highest IC at a startup. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
I talk to the CEO if I have to.
Like he's like the software engineer who like has the whole database like coded, and he has
distinguished engineer type.
So
anyway,
that game's done. I mean, that was pretty much we knew that was from the jump. I mean, you took the plus 7.5. I didn't think it was gonna be that.
No,
close.
I thought it was gonna be plus 7.5. I actually made the bet before, and I couldn't switch it. So thank God I didn't switch it. But I actually really did think it was gonna be plus 7.5. I just thought it was gonna be one of those weird games. It's like games
the oblique injury too.
Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that too. But it was game 3 between these two division rivals. The 49ers are pissed because the NFL's like doesn't care about them. I thought they were gonna have some sort of like statement, like we come out strong, and then Shaheed gets it. I'm like, oh, it's over.
Yeah, if that happens, it's so hard to. Like I said,
you can't come back from that. You already lost. You lost the game mentally.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not even
first play of the game,
like 7 points,
and you're on the road.
And we talk about this a lot, and I just want you to say it for the people. Would you rather have the ball? You get the ball first. You don't score your first possession. They score their first possession. It's 7-0 them, or they get the ball first, they score first, 7-0, and you don't score in your possession.
No, it's always them scoring first. It's fine, right? If you don't score in your first possession, I think it's fine because you're still like, if they score, then it's okay. You just don't want to get down a possession. You have the ball second. Right?
So it's basically you're the worst thing that could possibly happen is you get the ball first, don't score, and they score.
Yeah,
because now you're already down a possession since they get the first.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
good math.
I was like, I thought, it started off well with San Francisco. Like, we're kicking off. I'm like, okay, good start. Like, at least you get the ball second, see what Sam Darnold really has to say. And then he doesn't have to even play the game. Like, that's the crazy. You didn't even make him play the game. You didn't make him feel any pressure. He felt no pressure.
I mean, they were talking about this oblique injury. Like, he had the plague.
Yeah.
I was like, is he going to be okay?
He's in.
He's not practicing. He's not warming up. He's not taking any practice reps with the ones. It's like Drew Luck. I've heard so much Drew Luck that week. I'm like, okay, this could be a real issue. And of course,
it never really is.
It was a non-issue.
And now he's not even. Is he even on the injury report now? Like,
no,
it's super weird. Like, did he do it on purpose?
And so I know
someone said they did it on purpose.
It was almost like a little
just in case
it was a little bit of a. And he made that throw to JSN. A lot of torque on that.
Yeah, there was a lot of torque.
I mean, dude, if you're ever scrambling left as a righty, you gotta. Like Caleb did it. Like you gotta really like.
I mean, they must say they also did shoot him up. Probably. Yeah.
What would you want some torn off? I thought he wanted some before the game just to see what it feels.
If you need it, I mean, these guys, it's unbelievable. I can't.
Yeah,
I'm just. It's like I would never be tough enough. To play
it's
football.
like, you get your Toradol shot. Duh. It's like,
I would never be tough enough to play football in my entire life, and I know that for a fact. I'm never gonna say it.
Imagine taking a Toradol shot and then you just got to go play in the 2-degree weather and just get popped.
You're going to play 2 degrees.
Yeah,
I could not.
Give me that coat and don't take it off me.
But it's not even warm. The cayenne pepper in the socks, I thought it was super interesting.
I think
I'm going to try that.
I also think
if we're ever in the cold, we should try cayenne pepper in the socks.
How cold are we ever going to be? We'll be, 45? And then we're like, oh, God.
No, whenever we go somewhere, it might be cold.
We'll never go a cold place on vacation.
So don't forget about the cayenne pepper.
Okay, all right. We'll remember the cayenne pepper. Anyway, next game. Pats, Texans.
Disjointed.
I actually have a lot of notes.
Disjointed.
You go first because I have a lot of notes on this game.
Well, all it is the Patriots end up winning somehow, but it was a disjointed game all around. I think from the beginning, you knew it was going to be a defensive game. It was a little snowy.
Yes.
As Joe Buck said, it was very raw.
It was raw. Buck kept talking about how raw
it's raw and cold, but like it just was raw.
It's a raw game in New England.
So we knew that was going to happen. You knew that was going to be a closer. You thought it was going to be a closer defensive game, and honestly, again, it was raining a little bit, so definitely a little slippery.
Yeah.
You thought there'd be some mistakes, but But I mean, once CJ Stroud, I think it was once Drake May, and then they went for it on fourth, and he got the touchdown to Demario Douglas.
Yes.
That was a big play, especially because Houston was in good defensive positioning. They just tipped it went right into him. And then once CJ Stroud, I think for me when I was watching, once he went, it was first play of the game. They're down 7-0, right? Oh, no. 0-0.
It was 0-0.
They got a 3-and-out first. First play of the game, 0-0. They're like, probably think you're going to run the ball, whatever. And I'm like, no, let's play action, a wide open, like a guy coming across on the play action rollout. Yeah. And he just misses him by like so badly.
So much.
And this reminded me of the game, like, remember the Raiders game? We were watching that one live, too, when he started, when they almost lost to the Raiders.
Yes, I do remember that.
First play of the game, the Nico was just, like, way over his head. Yeah. And it's just like, from there, you know he's done. You know he's done.
And I'm listening to the mic'd up of this game, and, like, I just see C.J. Stroud and D'Amico Ryans talking before the game, like, I got you, coach. I love you, coach.
Yeah.
And D'Amico's like, love you, C.J. Let's go. And I'm like, what do they say after the game?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, are you going to lie to him, D'Amico? Like, he had one of the worst games
ever.
You can't lie to him. You have to tell him eventually that he sucked. Somebody has to. Anyway, I got some quick notes for you. First of all, same as you. I said, Pat scored, game over. That was my first. This was a 7-0.
And that was also really tough. That was a really tough score. I did not see it was tipped. Yeah.
I mean,
it was over.
It was over. Because CJ Stroud, we talked about he can't play with deficit. I also said such a different game than Denver-Buffalo. Because, two possessions in the first quarter in that entire game, in that Denver-Buffalo game.
Oh, my God, so much.
And in the Houston Texans, it was just incomplete pass, turnover, punt, fumble. Like everybody touched the ball. Another Drake May pocket fumble. Another CJ Stroud turnover. Another Drake May turnover. Has Hendo rushed for a yard all game? It was just 0 yards each time.
Yep.
Another CJ Stroud turnover. Another CJ Stroud turnover. Not his fault.
Dude, I started listening at some point, like, and not watching, and I was just like, how is there another turnover?
Yeah, dude. I'm not done. This Texans defense is insane. Run to the outside, a pitch, anything. Houston kept running it up the middle. It's like, dude, have you heard of Milton Williams?
2 yards.
But
Woody Marks is weirdly not that good. They have no speed.
I know, but
they have no running back speed.
You gotta give me a pitch.
Nick Chubb can't do that either.
Something. Anyway, another CJ Stroud turnover, another Drake May pocket fumble, another Drake May pocket fumble. Can't happen. So there was a lot of turnovers in this game. It was kind of a gross game. It makes me not trust really either of these quarterbacks. I know it was a weird weather game, but I mean, Drake May, hold the ball, bro. Yeah, I mean, there's 6 fumbles. And I think with 6 fumbles in the pocket in these 2 games.
Yeah, he's not like he's been running
in
it
the
and
pocket.
losing it.
And so I know it's a lot of that is on Will Campbell too. It's like, well, this defense isn't going to be any easier than the Texans. So that just definitely.
I just want to know how Will Campbell feels right now.
He's in it. He's in it.
Like, when you're playing, like, I know how I felt when I was in a slump and playing badly. But
but he was like, when he got drafted, I don't let people hit my quarterback.
Yeah.
It's like, well, dude, you have to not like it a lot more.
Yeah, like, it's rough. So, I mean, I can't imagine how he's feeling. Like, he's
going through it.
Dying, right?
I mean, we're about to see a lot of 12. Get ready to see a lot of chipping.
Yeah, a lot of chipping with Stevenson and even, like, I don't know if Henderson really blocked.
Who's their backup tight end?
It's Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper. You should know
it was Hoop.
Yeah,
right.
You should know that.
I knew Hoop. I know Henry was going out for the pass. I was saying backup tight.
That's what I said. Yeah.
Oh, who's a fullback? It's a fullback.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Do you know his name?
No, Carson Schwarzenegger.
Wait, don't they just bring in an O lineman? It's not a fullback.
It's like technically a tight end.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, so that game was gross. We had 2 really good games and 2 kind of gross games.
This
was a good game just because it was a marvel.
The Texans had a chance
to watch this Texans defense.
They had a chance. They really did. Like, they had a chance. Yeah. They were coming down, especially when they were able to, like, I think it was at the end of the half, hold them only to 3 or whatever, or not even a point. I don't know if they didn't get a point off, right? Or whatever. The score was fine, and CJ Stroud was coming out of there, and they could really score here.
Right.
They went down, and that wasn't even his fault. Like, didn't Woody fumble right there?
Yes.
So it's like, they were driving. They were in like their own, I think they're at their own 25.
And that was after a Drake May fumble.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Which is really crazy.
Yeah.
So
I know Woody, God, just go down.
He was hurt. He wanted to get extra yards, and then he went to the medical tent. A classic Woody game. But yeah, I don't really think there's much to say here. Like, Drake May's a young quarterback. We'll see what happens. I think it's on the road is really important. And the Patriots are also 0-5. 0-4. I'm predicting 0-5.
Yeah.
Against
we're not there yet. Just kidding.
In Denver.
Yeah.
I think, Drake May's great, but I also think at some point rubber meets the road.
How good
we'll see what happens.
Is he winning Denver good?
Exactly. Yeah.
Like,
if he is, then wow.
Brady wasn't.
Brady's never won Denver.
We're talking about Tom Brady here.
Never won in Denver.
I know he didn't play, in the middle of his career in his real MVP prime, but 2005 he was pretty good.
I mean, you're playing against Peyton Manning in that year. That was the defense that beat them. It's the same situation, right?
Yep.
Like I was watching that game yesterday.
2015 he was pretty
20-12,
pretty damn good.
They needed ridiculous fourth down conversions
too, and also, Brady was getting.
Yeah, it was either huge.
And it's like that just reminds me of what I think Drake is going to get popped.
Brady was limping. He was getting popped. That whole defense.
I mean, Bill always says he was concussed the entire game.
That's what he said?
Yeah.
Really?
Probably was.
Wow.
Probably was. He was getting. I mean, dude, Doomerville. Remember Doomerville? Elvis.
Dude, DeMarcus Ware was on the other side with Vaughn.
Yes.
And this is like young Vaughn, man.
Vaughn.
Yeah, he's young. Like, I was watching that.
Yeah.
I was showing this. Brady was just like, Phil Simms on the call. He's like, Brady's going to need those 2 weeks if they make it.
Prime Vaughn. Super Bowl MVP Vaughn. Anyway, we'll get to that game. Last game, Rams, Bears. And you know what? It was a good game.
I think the right team won.
Oh, see, that's where I was actually going to disagree with.
Okay.
Right team for NFL purposes, for Seahawks purposes, yes. The better team that night. I think the Bears were the better team. They just literally couldn't convert at the most inopportune moments. How many times were they inside the 5? Ben Johnson talked about it. They didn't get a touchdown, and they didn't kick the field goal. Like Caleb, I mean that they should have won right there. They should have won right there. That should have been an incomplete pass, and then they would have kept driving.
Yep.
And you just couldn't stop destiny. But DJ Moore,
guys, always comes back.
Guys,
it's happened all year though. Like things that happen all year. Sometimes that happens. I was saying the right team won because I think everyone wants to see a third matchup. That's the only reason why I think
that's good for the league. It's good for the sport.
I think the Rams have to just we'll talk about the game. So I think it starts off, first play of the game against the Rams. You're a Rams fan. You're like, this is bad. You're like, we got to be able to stop this run or something. Right. Stop this offense in some way. And like the first play goes like 35 yards, right?
To DJ, yeah.
That was to DeAndre Swift, wasn't it?
DJ Moore. What are you talking about?
Oh, DJ Moore on the end around. What was it?
Wait, are you talking about are you talking about the Bears?
Talking about first play of the game.
Right, yeah. It was a pass of DJ Moore.
A pass to DJ Moore.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It was a play action.
And then DeAndre Swift runs 9 yards right after.
Yeah. It's like, okay, well, this is that type of game.
Exactly. But you get a stop. They stiffen up in the end in the red zone when it matters. Right and then
huge
interception from Caleb. And Ben Johnson is going to do his regular things, which I think he's going to learn from a little bit. It's just going for it and going for it and going for it. Doesn't always help you, right? Like, especially when you don't get them.
Yes.
Like, honestly, I'm fine with him going for it the first time because he doesn't know how his defense is going to play based off last week.
Yeah.
You probably want to go for it. But I think once, you get to the second quarter and it's like a 7-7 game and like it's not like the Rams are scoring a ton of you. The Rams had a good opening drive, a good first 15. And then after that, Sean McVay was just, he'll tell you that was one of the worst Sean McVay coaching performances I've seen.
Oh my God.
I really like his play calling.
It was concerning.
It was concerning what he was doing just because he, you're watching this, you're like, you can run the ball. Like, it's also snowing.
Yeah.
You can also, like, run the ball 2 times in a row.
Yeah,
like,
no,
you
never
don't have to just pass it in every single. And Stafford wasn't playing well either.
No.
So, like, especially against a worse run defense, like, I know you get stuffed once, but why don't you try to run it again?
Give it a shot. Anyway, yeah, it was really bad. Question for you: Who's gonna go away from the go for it on fourth down method faster? Ben Johnson or Dan Campbell?
I think Ben Johnson.
Why?
I think Ben Johnson's smarter. I think Dan Campbell's smart too, but I think Ben Johnson will actually realize that, like, I think he had to go through this. I think he was kind of like, felt like he was playing with house money, wants to be like aggressor type of coach. I think Dan Campbell's never going to not feel that way, personally. I don't know. I think that's just what he's going to do. I think Ben Johnson can finally understand and be like, hey, kicking field goals isn't that bad.
I know. It's like, look, I get it for Dan Campbell, like, early on when they were 1-15.
Yeah, it makes sense.
He's like, dude, we got to find a way to win the game.
Yeah.
Steal possession, the Sean Payton method. But now it's like, dude, you guys are like, you can't lose the game. Now you're losing games because you're going for it.
Yeah, it was like with the Commanders last year. Like, it was just such house money.
Yeah.
And they were also like, 15 or Commanders now 2 years ago. They were like 15 for 17 on fourth down. Like, that's unbelievable.
Who?
The Commanders 2 years ago. You remember with James Daniels?
They were going for it on every
that's what I mean. It was like the same
yeah.
thing. They were playing with house money that entire year. Like, they weren't actually going to win. But, like, might as well keep trying.
Yeah.
Then this year, everything came back to earth. So it's like, I just think in playoff games, it's a lot different as far as points matter much more. Momentum matters much more. When you give up when you don't end a possession in points of any kind, the other team has momentum, especially if you fourth down stop. It's just a turnover at that point.
It's a turnover. It's the same as a fumble. It's the same as an interception. Like that.
The other team gets momentum. They're
Literally,
hyped up.
exactly.
When you give them a field goal, you're not hyped up.
You're not hyped up.
Like, I mean, like, okay, we can give them a touchdown, but you're not hyped.
The only way you're hyped up if you're inside like the 5-yard line and get a stop. But like other than that, like people are high-fiving turnover downs. It's like it's literally the best thing that could happen. It's a whatever. I don't know. Why am I explaining this to Ben Johnson?
Yeah.
But either way, great game. It was a great game. I mean, Caleb with some last-minute heroics. I thought,
like always,
the Bears were destined. It was just like it was a higher power. Something was at play. Like once he hit that throw, of course, who was it? Quentin Lake? What are you doing?
It looked like he got a little push off. But I don't know what he was doing.
It really wasn't that.
Yeah,
you
have to. Exactly.
It was
stay attached.
Dude, I'm a biased fan.
Yeah.
No PI.
No, I didn't know. I was not going to call PI. No.
So that's what I'm saying.
I just don't. Did he think the ball was not coming?
I don't know. Like, just look. Anyway, that was rough.
I just think from Rams side, you're a little concerned just on like Sean McVay right now. Like, I think maybe it'll be better.
Do you think he'll have 2 bad games in a row?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not even gonna say he coached really well in the first week either. They had a good drive towards the end, but there were a couple things that I didn't like in that Carolina Panthers game. It's just like, he's too. Why? I know he has
sensing a pattern.
I know he has great wide receivers, but like his bread and butter has always been running the ball, and it's like. I felt like during the regular season, his whole goal was like trying to get Matthew Stafford the MVP, which I'm totally cool with. Like first and goal at the 1, whatever. Yeah. Make a pass, like fine, like throw a 1-yard fade. But at this point, like the points matter, right? Yeah. And I don't want him to like get to the 1 and throw a fade just because, right? You got to score a touchdown. Like Matthew Stafford doesn't care about stats at this point. What matters more is wins. And like. Coming out, I always come talk about this one. We're coming out of half after you give up momentum. After first of all, you go for it on fourth down. This is 2 weeks ago against the Panthers. You go for it on fourth down. You're up 17-7. You can go up 20-7. Panthers aren't coming back from that. They're defeated. You go for it, miss it. Then your defense gives up a pass interference. Panthers end up kicking a field goal. So now instead of 20-7, it's 17-10. Panthers feel good. You have the ball first out of the half, and at this point, you got to be like, we have to stop their momentum. Like, they have momentum.
Yes.
Right? We could have gone into the half with momentum. They have momentum right now. They feel like they can win this game. And then he calls 3 straight passes to start the half, all 3 incomplete.
All of it complete.
And it's just like, now we go. And now it's a game at this point. Now Carolina's like, we're going to win this game. And it's just like.
I know. It's like you almost.
Sometimes he gets like too. Yeah, he's like too cute. I don't know what it is.
No, he's like, it's almost like. Sometimes the kill shot isn't a 30-yard pass. Yeah. It's a methodical.
Yes, exactly. That's a good point.
4 or 5-yard run after run after run until the defense gives up. Like that's a kill shot. If you're like, listen, you're not going to stop us running.
Yeah,
we can throw it on you too.
Yeah,
and then you mix.
Then that's when it works.
You mix in the play action, which is just like that's why I'm.
He's a running football.
That's why
coach.
I'm so excited about Justin Herbert because like. The fact that they'll mix in play action, like whenever there's a good QB on a run first team, I'm like, this team's going to be good.
You got to make sure McDaniel stays. We can talk about that a little bit.
Oh yeah, we'll
something interesting.
But yeah, any more real tidbit from this Rams Bears game? Special teams from the Rams was all right. You know, when usually it's bad.
Except for that last punt.
That's what I was going to say was bad. The punt was bad, and it's because they were already sped up. They knew that like, hey, we're susceptible to punts getting blocked. We have to speed up our operation as opposed to let's just block like we normally do, or let's just block a little bit harder. Let's just max protect, and the punter still has the same amount of time. It's like, well, now
I think Collinsworth said that, right?
Yeah, Ethan Evans sped everything up. It was ended up being like a 36-yard punt.
And the Bears got it like their own 50, and that's again after Sean McVay, an entire year goes by. Like we're talking about him being so pass heavy, and then it's this last drive of the game where you could win it with 1 first down. It's 3rd and 7. There's 2 minutes and 7 seconds left. Like you don't need to run the ball to make Ben Johnson call a timeout. It's going to be a 2-minute warning anyway.
Oh my!
And then he runs this run, and it's like he just gave up.
2:07 left. We should really be live streaming because it's not like we're armchair coaches.
No,
Monday morning quarterbacks. We're saying 2:07 stop clock. It's 3rd and 10.
It's the best thing for you. Like I was surprised Ben Johnson called timeout.
3rd and 10. You don't need the clock to go down to the 2-minute warning.
3rd and 7, but yeah.
Sorry, no, 3rd and 10.
I think it was 3rd and 7.
It was 3rd and 10.
You sure?
100% positive. Please look it up. Please.
I'll check.
Okay. Anyway,
I thought it was a little low.
No. 3rd and 10. and they run the ball. It ended up being 4th and 7 because I got 3 yards.
Oh, that's what it was. Okay, my bad.
Yeah, all good. Don't test me. And anyway, 3rd and 10, 2:07 left. You run the ball, and the clock goes down to 2 minutes. Big fucking whoop, honestly. It's 2 minutes left. Caleb Williams has 2 timeouts, 1 timeout, and 2 minutes. He can go the length of a field.
It doesn't matter.
In about 50
it just
seconds.
doesn't. But that was the whole thing.
And it's also you need the first down. And like, why are we explaining that?
But also, Ben Johnson gave you a favor by calling the timeout there.
Did.
If he let it go down to 2-minute warning, then you're like, you might as well run it to get the timeout.
Then you run the ball.
But he made it at 2:07 where it was like, either way a play is going to make it.
And again, this happened, I believe this happened to what team? It happened to Green Bay.
Was it Green Bay?
Remember, because Bryce Young threw the pass on them? I don't know if you remember that game.
Oh, did they? So was it because they
it was right at the 2-minute warning.
It was at the 2 minute. I thought it was at all I remember is at the end of the quarter.
It might have happened to
that was against the Browns.
It might have happened.
That was even worse.
Okay, yeah. It might have happened to the Rams as well. But basically, 2 minute. If you have 2:05 left, stop clock. You're not worried about the clock running down to 2 minutes. Get the first down. At least give yourself the best opportunity to get the first down. You got Puka.
But why are you passing?
You got MVP.
Why are you passing the entire time and then there you get like
I know.
really conservative?
Dude, he was.
It's super weird.
That's what I'm saying. Were they the better team? No, not in that game. They were not the better team.
They felt for me, the Rams have felt like they've gotten off by the skin of their teeth both of these games.
Exactly.
And they're limping into this game, but they're still winning. So at this point, what quarterback do you trust between him and Sam Darnold? I mean, I think you know who you go with.
I'm still going with Stafford.
Yeah, you would.
Good weather
on the road. Yeah, I mean, relatively good weather.
Better than Chicago.
30 degrees, but
yeah. Anyway, we will take a break, and next will be game previews.
All right, Championship Sunday, starting with New England Patriots at the Denver Broncos at 3:30 Eastern. Or is that 3 Eastern? And then we have,
I think it's 3 Eastern.
Rams at the Seahawks at 6:30 Eastern. That makes more sense right now. So
let's start with the Pats Broncos.
Yep.
Patriots right now -4.5.
Okay.
It's bouncing from -5.5. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the over-under is relatively high. I think it was at like in the 50s.
Really?
I could be very wrong. I'm going to check this.
If it's in the 50s, that's unbelievable. We're checking it right now.
You start talking.
Well, we have obviously the wild card of everything, Jarrett Stidham, who Sean Payton has said is already a starter. He literally brought him over when he became head coach, and he wanted to honestly start him over Russell Wilson. Like, that was a whole big thing, right? And then they got rid of Russell Wilson. And then he honestly wanted to start him over Bo Nix, too.
Yeah.
Like, he likes Jarrett Stidham. You know?
He does.
So,
he's
ready.
It's 42.5.
Yeah,
not even close.
30. I was like thinking like 39. That's what I was thinking.
42.5 is not even close. But either way,
wow, that was
-4.5, and 42.5 over under.
Yeah.
So yes, we do have to talk Stidham because that's the biggest news story going to this game. Bo Nix plays a great game, and surprisingly, like a game Josh should have played, and he breaks his ankle. Second to last play of the game, and now we got Jarrett Stidham, who I'm not so sure Sean Payton's so disappointed. And you know you're talking about it. Sean Payton's not disappointed.
No.
You know who Jarrett Stidham's second biggest supporter, if his number one is Sean Payton, you know who his second biggest supporter is?
Russell Wilson?
Josh McDaniels.
Interesting. Why?
Josh McDaniels was with him in New England, and he brought him
home? It's to the Raiders, right?
Brought him to the Raiders to be the starter. He brought him there. So there's a lot of
weird these offensive minds like Stidham.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird Stidham vibes, like old school QBs.
McDaniel's not a great head coach, but he knows offense. And if he wants Stidham, then that's probably the reason why.
Oh yeah, but like it's also interesting because again, these new school, the Shanahans and McVays and LaFleurs and all them, they could have easily gotten Stidham. They could have figured out a way. Purdy was hurt. Tua's had his weird things. Stafford was even out for almost a season a couple of years ago. Like they could have gotten Stidham. They don't like him. But these old school guys really like him. And I think it's because he brings a little bit of an energy. It's an old school energy where it's like and they were saying this because he's been playing with the twos. He's been on scout team. And Jason McCourty, Devin McCourty, they said Stidham would always be talking trash to
Really?
the defense, like, you guys can't stop me.
Yeah.
And everybody loved him. Like, they loved him. Like, not like, oh, yeah, no, he's cool. It's like, dude, this is the guy. Like,
Interesting.
Stiddy.
I know, bro.
And
they're
so,
not.
and
They're
again,
not
again, it also
afraid.
tells me this is just another aside about these new school head coaches. They want the okay, yes, coach.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, yes.
No
okay.
one. Shanahan
Purdy.
can't have anybody.
I just think of Purdy, dude. And like, but like, yeah, Stidham's the guy's like, dude, give me the ball. We're gonna rock.
Yeah,
like, I got you. Like, so that's why I feel confident Stidham. You know, he's going up against a tough defense. That's gonna show him a lot of different looks. But I do love Stidham, and I don't think you can discount him. People, I'm not gonna say who, but there are people who are like, yeah, the Broncos don't have a chance. It's like, dude,
yeah, you should say who.
Like, dude, do you watch football? Like, they absolutely have a chance. I mean,
like the Patriots is not like they look great.
Exactly.
That's my point.
They look pretty.
I think the line. I think the line is terrible. If you're asking,
what should
4.5 should not. It should not be it.
What should it be?
If anything, the Patriots 2. I would go 2.
That's what Bill's saying.
Like I didn't get that far, but like
no, yeah, you said that before.
Like that's what I think. Like I do not think it should be 4.5. I just think like Drake May has not played well enough, and the Patriots team has not played well enough for you to think they're gonna roll this game
in Denver.
Like that's what I think.
Denver.
It's not like the Patriots team won both of these games easily.
What is the line with healthy Bo Nix?
I think it's Broncos. It seems right now it would be the Patriots -1.5.
With healthy Bo, no shot. They're the favorites. Bo is after that big win.
From what I said, -2. If it was Stidham, then that obviously would change my mind. I think it would be Broncos -1.5.
Right, that's fair. I think it'll be around there.
But I mean, based off this, I think with like based off Stidham right now,
right,
Bo Nix is not worth 6 points. So I think it would be like Patriots -1. Would you not think so?
Okay, but you're convoluting your own argument where it's like, you think it should be Patriots -2 already with Stidham.
Yes,
so
that's what I think.
So basically, you think Bo Nix is worth about 2.5, 3 points,
exactly.
Right? So that's why it would be Broncos -1.
Sorry,
1.5.
I brought myself back. It didn't make sense for me to say that, but I was just saying based off where it is right now, if Bo Nix was playing, it probably would be Patriots -1.5.
I see. That's where I just disagree. I think if Bo Nix is playing,
what he's worth 5 points.
I don't agree with the line either. But I'm saying there's absolutely no shot the Broncos are dogs at home after that great game.
You're saying that Patriots always been power ranked higher than them the entire year.
They're not dogs at home. No shot. I mean,
I just don't think
because especially after Vegas made the mistake, or I guess after the world made the mistake of betting on Josh even though he was the dog. Maybe it would have been like -1.5 for the Pats, and then it would have flipped.
That's what I think. I think it would have opened probably Pats' favor. For some reason, I don't think I would do it too. Like Bo Nix played well. I don't know why the Patriots would be favored on the road. But it makes no sense to me.
What are some things you're looking for in this game? Any specific matchups, disguises, stunts, whatever? What are you looking at?
I'm looking at the offensive defensive line matchups on both sides.
Yeah.
I think Broncos defensive line is really good.
Yeah.
Patriots defensive line is really good, but they haven't gone up against an offensive line like the Broncos, number one.
Right.
So I think that's going to be important. I think another wild card is J.K. Dobbins going to come back? I'm not sure.
No, they said
he's out already.
Yeah,
okay. So that would have been a bigger deal if he was back.
Right.
I think R.J. Harvey's fine. I don't love him, but I think you're going to have to run the football some way.
Somehow.
I think Sean Payton's really good at like scheming up runs and also scheming up screens that are kind of just like the run. So I think there would be better.
Here's my thing though, just real quick. They couldn't run the ball against Buffalo.
Yep. I think it'll be
and like Buffalo has one of the worst run defenses in the league.
I don't love R.J. Harvey. I'm telling you that. I never thought he was that good.
I think he's good. He's a good fantasy football player.
He's like a pass catching
exactly.
Like, he's not like a.
They
need.
He's
Dobbins.
like he's like a James White.
Yeah,
but you need a LeGarrette Blount sometimes. It's just like,
bro, I had Dobbins in fantasy and it was great. Like Dobbins was averaging like 6 yards a carry, dude. And so they don't have him, which is pretty big. And they have like McLaughlin and whoever the other guy, Bidet. Like they're just running backs are super weird.
And one of them is going to fumble already.
But I do think Sean Payton, while they might not be able to run the football, he's able to scheme up. He's a big screen coach, so I think there might be a lot of screens, a lot of behind the line of scrimmage, so you can get Mims in space, get Harvey in space if possible. But I'm looking at the offensive, defensive lines, especially defensive line for the Patriots that has been really good. But they're going up against a test they haven't faced ever before this season in the playoffs yet.
No, not at all. And look, again, this Broncos O-line the best in the league.
Yeah.
And they have 2 all-pros. You don't get 2 all-pros on the
tough.
same.
There's only
there's 5 all-pro. I guess 10.
There's 10, yeah.
But I think they're 2 first-team all-pros.
Oh, they're both first team.
Quinn Miners and Garrett Bolt.
That's crazy.
First team.
2 first teamers is crazy.
You don't get that. You don't that doesn't happen. So this offensive line,
Puka Stafford.
This offensive line is absolutely ridiculous. It's gonna be hard to get pressure on Stidham. They're gonna have to bring a lot of people, and which I think they would do and they should do because
I just don't think Stidham is. He's not what everyone thinks a backup quarterback is. I'm just going to come in and hope to not.
Right. So that's
hope to not make a mistake.
Yeah.
This is not Stidham.
Yeah, I'm thinking, dude. If I'm
Sean Payton said he's going to rip it.
I was about to say, if I'm Sean Payton, I'm letting this guy rip. I'm letting this guy throw the ball because we're not going to win throwing screens.
No.
We're not going to win doing check downs.
He should play Bo. He should play. The game plan shouldn't change, and I don't think it's going to change. The game plan with Bo Nix is the same.
It might even open up.
Exactly.
Bo Nix, one of his superpowers or weaknesses depends on how you look at it. He never gets sacked ever. He hates getting sacked. And Stidham, when you haven't just seen defenses really run at full speed at you, you're gonna hold the ball a little bit longer than you probably want to. So, those sacks could come at inopportune times.
I was going to say that. The key is not getting sacked too much.
But
getting out of the pocket, making sure you don't take sacks. Right. Even in your practice, you can't really practice that way.
No, they're going
game speed.
And they're going to hit you. Jarrett Stidham hasn't been hit. I mean, in
how long, right?
That's a real, he's not getting hit at practice.
No, of course not.
So,
you can't risk anything.
2 years not getting hit. That's, again, we saw P. Riv. That was pretty crazy.
Love P. Riv, man. P. Riv came in there. Yeah, bro. What a guy. That's what I'm looking at. Just offense, defense, and then the receivers on both sides versus the secondary. I think, like you said, the secondary receivers are going to be important. Think about Diggs is probably taken out by Surtain, and then you think Sutton's probably taken out by Gonzalez. So,
you think they're really going to be these? In my opinion, these receivers aren't good enough to be Taylor. Sutton. Or if I'm Surtain,
well, either way, Surtain's taking away a side. So I don't really know.
I'm saying Booty played better than either way.
Yeah. Booty. Oh, yeah.
No. I'm saying no. I'm just saying that he are we sure he's that much worse than Diggs? Is Diggs really the game record?
Well, Diggs PFF is 5. It's crazy. I
know.
I
don't hear anybody about Diggs. But anyway, no, I don't. The secondary is great for both teams. At least half of the field is. And that's going to be interesting how often they go at Surtain, how often they go at Gonzalez, because both of them have just had a knack, Gonzalez especially, of ripping the ball out. He was really great at that against the Texans. But yeah, so it's going to be super interesting. We'll see what these wide receivers do. Sutton, you're going to need to have the game of your life, brother. Nico Collins did not play against his Pats defense, and CJ Stroud needed him. Sutton, he's going to need you, man. Big target, going to have to make some big catches. Troy Franklin, same thing.
Yeah, I think Franklin's important. And they have Mims. You never know. They have some weird guys who might be able to, who are able to be a little twitchy with the defense. That's always important, especially if you're dealing with an older man like Carlton Davis, right? And you never know.
Yeah. And last thing, over under how many times Tony's going to say Jim? We'll set the line at 14.5.
I think over it.
Over 14.5 gyms over the entire game.
So.
Oh, Jim.
Because if it starts out we have a great one, Jim, before the game starts. If that counts, then yes,
that's one. That's one game.
Bro.
That's one Jim. Can you tell me you can say Jim 15 times?
Yes.
Oh, we got a game here, Jim.
Yes. Okay. So there's one at least every quarter. So that's 4.
We're looking at
there's
4.
one at the start of the game.
Okay.
That's 5.
Great.
And then how many big third downs? Here we go, Jim. Jim, that was crazy. You're at 20 at that point.
No, but here's the thing. It's because he knows it's a meme. So it depends on if he wants to buy into it or if he wants to, take a step back from it. But because he did it the other time when it was going into the fourth quarter, Bills Jags.
Yes, I remember.
He was like, and here we go, Jim.
Yeah.
And Jim says, I knew you were going to say that.
Okay, yeah. Damn, but they really have fallen off.
Yeah, no,
They used to be the number one.
I blame CBS.
Yeah,
was that Les Moonves?
They neutered him.
Yeah,
we know that. Okay, next game, last game of the weekend, best game of the weekend, best game of all time. Based off,
we're pushing that hype.
Based off just metrics. I mean, it is probably the best game of all time, or one of them. Seattle Seahawks, Rams at the Seahawks. Seattle -2.5.
Correct.
in cold Seattle. I don't know if you've seen the hype videos from the Seattle. Pretty crazy.
It was
The Mike Macdonald one was crazy.
It's just insane that he like.
Yeah, I want you to think about it. It's going to be cold.
It's going to be cold.
That was also 2 years ago. But yeah,
it could be cold, windy, wet, shitty for them, perfect for us.
That wasn't this year though. But still, of course.
Like, I mean, dude, if I'm
like, say you have a home game, that means you're the 1 seed, pretty much.
That's
right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, how's like they didn't make the playoffs when he first joined.
They were
year before.
9-8, right? So like,
and last year they didn't make the playoffs.
No, he joined only 2 years ago. So this is his second year.
Right. I'm saying last year they didn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, but they were like 10-7, I'm pretty sure.
And the year before they didn't make the playoffs. Like, imagine you're just like, at that point, DK Metcalf, like,
yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, McDonald was going to be great.
Shout out McDonald.
Be great.
He is unbelievable. I am fascinated with the way this guy coaches defense. I always think it's something if you're on defense and you dictate the offense's personnel, because and at Houston it was the same thing. It's like usually the offense, if the offense goes heavy, guess what? The defense is going to bring
it's
in.
a reactive
position. Because like, hey, we want to go heavy. We want to be ready for the run.
We want to stop them.
They got 3 receivers. We're going nickel. We're ready for the pass. It's like McDonald's like, dude, this is our defense. Adjust to it.
Yeah.
Like, okay, like we're gonna go nickel. Bring in your 3 tenants, please. Like, we want you to.
It's fine. Like, we're not gonna scare us.
I love that. That doesn't ever happen on defense, especially not to a guy like Sean McVay, who has been dictating how defenses play for the last 7 years.
For as long as time.
And so I absolutely love McDonald and the way he plays defense. I love Nick Emanwari, and I will go on a rant really quick, positive rant about all of my favorite nickel corners in the league. Nick Emanwari, Jalen Petrie, Cooper DeJean, Kyle Hamilton. Those are my top 4.
Those are like the only 4.
Quentin Lake. I'm talking about guys. So basically, those 4 guys, they are so good in the pass game. They're so good at stopping the run that they allow their defense to stay in nickel without being like a light nickel team. So they can still stop the run at an extremely effective rate.
They're not a small team.
4 of my favorite players. Again, if I was going to get any jerseys, it would be any of those 4 guys.
Would you play nickel if that was a position like for you to play?
I would love to play nickel. That would be sick.
That's a new position.
Because
you're the guy.
I'm pretty sure the Seahawks, I might be wrong. I thought they traded up to get Emanwari, or either it was something with the Broncos pick or something. But they traded up to get Emanwari. They this is our guy. Now we know we can do this at all times. We can play this defense because they knew he was that type of guy. Because I'm pretty sure Emanwari was number 5 overall pick. I don't know how Seattle got up there.
Yeah, wow, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so I think they traded up, or it was the Broncos pick or something. Whatever. I love it. Those are my 4 favorite players. Offense, defense, I don't care. If I could be a nickel corner, I would.
Yeah, and like you said, the Seahawks defense dictates how the Rams are going to play, or like they're not afraid of the big old Rams. Like, just because the Rams
13 Rams
have 3 tight ends on there.
I mean, you got Dave Canales, who has no idea what 13 is, but exactly. He's tweaking.
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. So I think it's important for the Rams here in this one is they need to be able to run. And again, this is the only thing that scares me if you're a Rams fan is like Sean McVay, when it's known that he can't run, he's not going to try.
He's not going to do it.
He's not going to do too. He won't. I saw a fan tweet like, watch. If McVay if they get stuffed on the first run, if it's 2nd and 10, there's no way he's running it again.
No.
Right? For the whole, until they get a first down.
I mean, because God forbid 3rd and 6. Right?
Exactly. And if it's an incomplete pass on first down, there's no chance he's running it on 2nd down. So it's already like,
once you see 2nd and 10,
you just have to run the football on first down and hope it's like a 4-yard, 5-yard gain. He'll run it again. Because if not, they're going to pass as much as possible.
Really like 7-8 yards.
I know.
Like, it has to be like really significant.
Because you know it's going to be. So I think if they can run the ball, can get some pressure off of, can make the linebackers or, the nickels come down more. Because if they can just like play and not really have to worry about stopping the run in the second level, then they're able to kind of stay back in their zones. But that last time, we also have to remember Devontae Adams didn't play. But also he played in the first game and he only had 1 reception for 1 yard.
Yep. It was a touchdown.
It wasn't. Yeah.
It was a touchdown.
It was like, we were like, wow. So I think that's going to be important.
They were
for the
forcing
Rams.
that one.
Yeah,
was that game?
It was first and goal. I don't remember.
I feel like they were.
I feel like that one's not a game they forced, right?
Okay.
Like they wouldn't force in the Seahawks.
No, it was just like 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. It was
the Cardinals? No, maybe it was.
Maybe. Yeah.
They definitely forced it in the Cardinals game because like that was the last game of the season. They went for it on 4th goal and passed it.
I just remember there was a Devontae. I was like, dude, just run the ball.
Oh yeah, I think it actually was.
It was a game because it didn't work at first.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Because that was Devontae's 1,000th catch.
Oh,
and McVay really wanted it to be a touchdown. classic McVay. I mean, with the game, bro. He's worried about the wrong
crop pants.
yeah, I know. There was a whole mic'd up thing where he was just cropping his pants for like a minute, like
really,
like 4 different times
to be like making me the perfect.
Yeah,
I know. Why does he do that now? I think it's funny. Like McDaniel does it now. Like McVay, it's like a thing now. Yes. It's not like he did it once.
No,
like,
it's a
thing.
It really is a thing.
Maybe I'll do it.
It's superstitious. I was wearing a hat last game.
Yeah.
And once I flipped it again, I did this for the Dodgers
you
win.
Flip it. I actually didn't notice you flip it. I didn't say a word.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you didn't say anything the first time either. I flipped the hat for the Dodgers game 7 when they were down 3-0. I was like, well, this game's over after the Dodgers can score a run if they tried, and ended up winning. Same thing with the Rams game, but either way, my hat will be flipped once I get nervous.
What do you think?
That's how you know I get nervous. By the way.
How are you thinking about it?
Well, first of all, we didn't give our predictions for the Pats Broncos game.
Oh, well, I thought we were gonna do them. Oh, so my bad.
We'll do them
both at the end.
Okay,
yeah,
we'll that's right. Okay, that's fine. Yes. So it really is the matchup I am watching all day. Is like you said, Rams running the ball, and subsequently, when they can't run the ball, how are they going to be able to throw on the Seattle defense? Because Seattle, look, they're always in too high shell. Always in a too high shell. Nothing behind us.
Middle field open.
I wonder if they're going to start to come down a little bit. Like, because Stafford, those little, 15-yard throws to Puka, that's what worked against.
In zone. If they're going to play zone coverage, it's too easy.
That's the only, that worked well against
And they didn't even have Devontae.
It's if those safeties start to come down, who's taking the top off the defense?
Yeah, that might be a Tutu Atwell game. They didn't play him last week.
They did not play him,
so they might. So they're paying him $10 million. That's a healthy scratch.
Got to play. I mean, we got Mumfield out there.
They like him more. Is it bigger?
Yeah. Is it a Mumfield game?
Mumfield is sometimes out there as the only receiver in 13.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
just give Puka a break. And
but just because
Devontae's still concussed.
Yeah. So yeah. How are they going to be able to throw it? How does Seattle play defense? I think it's I think my question is do the Rams just immediately go out of this 13 and just play 12 and 11 only?
I mean, that would be
because I feel there was some stat where they ran 13 all this time, right, and then they didn't run it after the first quarter. So against the Seahawks, I'm pretty sure some stat, or maybe it was in last game, something like that. Yeah. So does McVay be like, hey, everyone thinks we're gonna run this now we're not gonna run it anymore? Because he started to abandon it more.
That would be super interesting because if
Whittington's also back, which is good for them.
If you can't run out of 13,
what's the point?
What is the point? You
might as well spread them out to make it think it's going to be more of a pass.
Great, I'll have Puka and Devontae on the field at the same time. That helps me.
And Whittington's good as a blocker too, right?
So so those 11. So he might, maybe he brings it back to 2021 McVay, where he's running on 11, throwing on 13.
I just wonder how he's thinking. That's what I mean. I wonder what he's like.
Yeah.
How are we going to do this here? Installing the game plan. What does he think?
Right.
What does he think? I always
dude. They're all playing chess right now.
Yeah. And it's what is his first 15 that he's thinking of?
Is he a first 15 guy?
Yeah.
I think most offensive.
Everyone has a first.
Honestly, I saw Gruden's sheet. He had a first.
But everyone does because this is what chess,
and then also this sets up.
Chess is it's like an opener in chess. We're doing this regardless, just because we want to see.
Look at you with the opener in chess.
You know that a castle, castle to open. Yeah,
I know what an open. You can't castle to open.
No. Sorry, but after you castling.
What's your favorite chess opener?
I don't know any of them.
Queen's Gambit.
Yeah, so that's what I mean though. We're doing this regardless, based off what we think they're gonna do, and this can help dictate how the rest of the game is gonna go. How are they playing this run? How are they playing this pass?
Yeah.
How can we exploit that going forward?
And also, it does set up similar looking plays going the opposite way. Oh, okay. So I think we can do some predictions. The last thing I want to say for the Pats Broncos, Sean Payton. We're gonna make a video about this, so stay tuned. First of all, follow SimmBros.
Thank you guys.
On every platform.
Subscribe. We appreciate all you.
Follow SimmBros. Anyway, Sean Payton's gonna throw the kitchen sink. He's gonna throw the gauntlet at the New England Patriots. He's going to do some weird stuff, some fake punts, fake field goals, going for it on 4th down at weird times, going for 2 at weird times.
For sure.
He's
going to bring it out.
He's the weird football math guy. Yep. Again, look, go to 2009 Super Bowl.
He did it against the Eagles earlier this year, too.
Yes, he did. He did do it against the Eagles when he went for 2 early. But 2009 Super Bowl, right out of halftime, needed an extra possession against the Peyton Manning bum Colts.
Yep.
Onside kick. Open up.
That's insane.
Which is just unbelievable because it could have absolutely cooked you. But either way.
It worked out.
Yep. So Sean McVay's going to do some weird stuff. And so here's the one thing I'm going to say. Just because if I'm having fun, I think the Broncos are going to win this game. But if I'm being smart, the Patriots are going to win this game by 3. The Broncos will cover the 4.5. And it's going to be 24-20.
24-20?
Yeah. Patriots.
I'm still having fun with it. You can bet the Patriots. I think the Broncos are going to win this game.
Who's winning the game?
I think Broncos win this game. I think they're at home.
I'm rooting for the Broncos.
I think Drake May on the road is a very big variable. If Stidham was on the road, I think things change. Drake May's been at home all this time.
But then also think about, is the NFL going to really push this? Like, they're going to have to push the narrative.
They might. Yeah, no, the NFL is going to do everything they can to not have the
Broncos in.
Even though our bracket has Patriots Rams. I'm going the other way.
I forgot about our bracket.
I'm going the other way and give me the Broncos in a 21-19 win.
Whoa.
In that.
And again, I asked you how they get 19.
Don't
you don't
know.
care. Yep.
Don't care.
Okay. Yep.
Don't care.
Right.
It's gonna be within a field goal, weirdly, right?
So Borealis
Andy
misses a couple.
He might. So that's what I think there, and I'll go next. Rams, Seahawks. I want the Rams to win. I'll be rooting for the Rams to win. But I think it ends up being the Seahawks 31-30.
Woo! Is it a nail biter or do the Rams? Is it like
no?
It's
definitely nail biter.
Backdoor. No, but it's like a
I think the
backdoor
Rams are up
cover
30-28. I think the Rams are up 30-28, and Sam Darnold gets them to.
Goodness.
That's what I think.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
I hope it's a high scoring game.
Here's what I think. I agree with you. I believe the Seattle Seahawks are going to win this game. I'm gonna go Oppo a little bit, right?
I heard you.
Yeah, you heard it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Oppo a little bit because the Rams just have not looked as good as the Seahawks. And I know the Seahawks haven't played anybody really good in a while, but the Rams just haven't looked good. I think it's gonna be 31-21. Seahawks.
Wow, so you still think it's close?
No, I don't think it's gonna be close.
Wow.
I hope it for the sake of a good football game, for the sake of the Rams winning. Again, I'm rooting for the Rams. I would love for the Rams to win. Close game. I want it to be close. I just think the better team is gonna, the Rams have been holding on. I mean, we're talking about the tiniest thread in.
So all I say to that is like what I said when they beat Carolina. It's like, they keep surviving and advancing.
Right.
And
no, it's true.
One point,
it's
everything
true.
comes back, but also at some point it has to come back.
Okay, then I'll ask you another question. Has McVay? I want you to give me a quick yes or no. Has McVay learned his lesson from the Carolina Panthers?
No, he hasn't.
Well,
he never will.
And then there you go. And Macdonald never has to learn that lesson.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. I got 31-21. That was AFC Championship, NFC Championship, sponsored by SimmBros Pod.
Thank you, FanDuel, for all the work.
It's presented by us, so all ad revenue goes to our pocket. No.
Hey, you got something big coming in March, though. Everybody say.
Oh yeah, we do. We do have something big coming in
something
March.
Big. But yeah, we'll get into the watching hour real quick. If you're still with us.
Wait. We still got to do some quick coaching stuff.
Okay.
NFL, look, some quick coaching carousel. Just in what happened over the week. Jesse Minter is the coach of
the Baltimore
Ravens. I have 10 questions for you. I want you to answer them. I wrote these down. I actually have 11 questions for you. Coaching decisions. I want you to tell me if it's a good call or a bad call, or as we text, GC or BC.
I actually don't say that. You say.
I say GC.
You say GC. I don't.
We never say bad call. But I want you to tell me. Anyway, I got 10 real quick. Dolphins hire Halfley.
Bad call.
Bad call. Bills fire McDermott.
Good call.
Falcons hire Stefanski.
Good call.
Bengals keep Zach Taylor.
Bad call. I mean, can I say more?
You go ahead, please.
No. Sorry, I don't need to say more. But if there's a worse way to say, bad call, 100%, terrible call, worst call you can have. Zach Taylor is the second longest tenured head coach in the AFC right now.
It's just, again, my thing is, if you lose, if you don't even make the playoffs with one of the best quarterbacks in the league,
years in a row.
He's hurt.
Multiple years in a row.
Why do you think he's hurt?
Multiple years in a row. Sorry. Multiple years.
I go with Zach Taylor every day. He's the worst coach in the NFL. Lions sign Petzing as OC.
I'll say good call.
Well, you switched up. I don't think you saw that Amon Ra video. Is that what it was?
Oh, I actually didn't see Amon Ra.
No, he said, you guys think we're dumb, like hiring a bad coach.
No. I think, I do trust Dan Campbell. I'm not going to be so against it. I think it's a medium call for me, but if I was leaning one way, it's a good call.
Okay, fair. Commanders hire Blau as OC.
I think that's a bad call.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it was an early
It's
call.
a risky call,
It was
but
such
he
an
must know. But at that point, you know it and you believe it. You like it.
Not always.
Jaden Daniels really likes him.
I don't know. Anyway, 7, real quick. Giants hire Harbaugh.
Great call.
Mike McDaniel, offensive coordinator for the
Great call.
Chargers.
Immaculate call.
Titans hire Saleh.
Bad call.
Ooh, for who? For Saleh or for the Titans?
The Titans.
Interesting. And then last one, this is not a good call or bad call, but who is the better call for Bills head coach? Joe Brady or Brian Daboll?
I think none of them.
No, but okay, yeah, but just between those two guys, and then explain why none of them.
The better call would be Brian Daboll, in my opinion,
Because he's been a head coach before.
He's been a head coach before. I think he might provide a bit more structure, but I just think like if you're gonna fire McDermott, it should change. Like everything should change. You bring in Daboll, it's like the same. It's still like the same people, right? It's still the same thing. Like you should, if you're firing McDermott, bring in a whole new vibe,
right?
A new culture. Joe Brady, you don't just promote him. I don't think he's ready to be a head coach just yet.
Interesting.
And I don't know. I don't love that Josh Allen is like a part of these conversations. I don't know if you saw.
No,
Ryan Fitzpatrick said I disagree.
I'm already starting to kind of wrap my head around Brady, but I get he's the owner. It makes actually a lot of sense.
Oh yeah, that makes much more sense.
But I'm like, Josh Allen needs to
Brady would never be a part of the head coaching search.
I know we're talking about personnel, dude. Like no. Anyway, I'm very anti this. Just real quick, a name that's been popping up a lot apparently.
Phillip Rivers.
No, Davis Webb, who is the offensive,
and I'm fine with that one.
Well, for the Broncos, let me explain. He's the offensive.
He's Josh's friend.
I think he's the QB coach for the Denver Broncos.
I don't like that he's like Josh's friend though. I don't love that.
Sean Payton loves this guy. Everybody says,
yeah, Corey, former quarterback.
Everybody says, like he was trying to be a backup QB, and they were like, no, you need retire now and be a coach. Like you'll be a great coach. There a lot of head coaching interests. He's 30 years old. What are your thoughts about him being?
I think that fits the vibe I'm talking about.
For Buffalo?
Something new. Yes, I'm talking about the vibe is something new.
Ooh, I don't know about.
Okay, the vibe is something new.
No, it is.
But I don't like Davis Webb because he's friends with Josh Allen.
Yeah.
So I think whenever you're friends in a coach-player relationship, it never works.
No.
It never works.
Look at JJ and LeBron.
It just doesn't work. Exactly.
Are they even friends?
because no one is held accountable, and I'm so old school when it comes to this, but like I just think being held accountable is so important.
Look at you. Troy Aikman was just talking about it in the 90s, how Jimmy Johnson held every Cowboy accountable, and then, the
other guy comes in. I know.
Simmer.
No,
what's his name?
He comes in. I remember from the dark.
And everything's Switzer, like Barry Switzer.
Everything's cool and fun.
Hey, he's
chill.
like, man, you guys go home. We'll take
no.
Yeah, no. Aikman hated that.
So I'm a big old school type of guy, and I don't know how Davis Webb would be. But Davis Webb as a concept fits what I'm talking about. I think Buffalo needs
Udinski type?
Maybe.
Oh wow.
I just think Buffalo needs to fundamentally change. I just think honestly, no. It's anybody but Daboll or Brady is what I'm saying. Like, don't run this back because you hiring Daboll or Brady is just doing the same thing. They're not going to win.
In my opinion, Buffalo is an interesting place because I don't want a young guy as my head coach. Okay. I want an old, seasoned veteran. Like even the Tomlin.
So McCarthy.
I would actually be fine with
McCarthy.
Is a name. The guy won the big game. He had a lot of playoff success.
I like McCarthy.
He did lose a lot of those games. Like pretty bad.
McCarthy and Tomlin have the same
I know it's the same thing.
McCarthy and Harbaugh. It's like the same thing.
I know, but Tomlin, you throw him in there too.
Yeah, exactly.
All these guys won one Super Bowl, and they get to the playoffs every year, and then they choke, which is not great. But that's the type of coach I think they need. They need a guy who's won the big game, in my opinion.
Yeah, because I mean they have.
They need that in Buffalo.
Yeah,
they need that in Buffalo.
Great.
Anyway, watching hour.
We knew a little bit of it. There's not much today.
So we watched John Wick 1.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? What are you giving it out of 10 full score? Fractions and all. Or decimals?
7-1.
See, I think so for what it is, like if we're talking
about well then it's a sliding scale.
Right. If we're talking about like a movie, like a film.
I put it even lower.
Like 4 or 5. But if we're talking about like action-packed, like super interesting, I would agree. I would give it like around a 7-ish, mid-7s.
It just wasn't. It didn't really move you. It's a mindless movie.
Exactly.
And maybe
mindless.
2, 3, 4, whatever, are a bit.
Maybe they had to set it up.
Because this one was also like only an hour 40. There was like barely anything that was like really going on. Like the storyline was kind of interesting.
So the original script I saw. The original movie was like It was like not 200 minutes. It was like 178 minutes, like almost 3 hours. They'd cut basically all of it.
Yeah, but so what did they cut? Do you know?
Everything, probably all the talking.
Yeah, because like it just feels like it felt really short.
Right.
But also at the same time, it was like what was really
what else could they have even talked about?
Yeah, exactly. It was just him fighting the whole time. So maybe it like becomes a bit there's more storyline towards it in 2, 3, 4. Maybe since there's like 2, 3, and 4, there's like storylines across the movies. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Like, the Thanos, one of my favorite. I think Infinity War is one of the best endings.
I thought watching it again, I was always team Endgame over. Infinity War is a million times better.
Infinity War is the best. Because Thanos, hey, listen, I'm saying it. Thanos should win.
Oh,
he was right.
He really did.
He was right.
He did win until the Avengers, like, kind of.
No, but Thanos was the right. He did it right. Like, I know humanity ended, but like he saved some people.
I know humanity.
No, but not everybody died though. That's the thing.
But most people did die.
But life was better. He was just chilling.
He was chilling with his tea.
Yeah, his tea
making eggs.
His tea on.
Where did that lead you?
Dude, Thanos is my favorite superhero character, and it's not even close. Like, if anyone asks me that, it's him.
It really is.
He's different.
We quote Thanos all the time. First of all, we love Josh Brolin now.
Yeah, now he's great.
And we just accidentally seen a lot of Josh Brolin.
He always just comes in these movies at this point.
I know. Oh, man.
So, yeah, I think we'll see. I don't know what we're watching this week. We still have to figure it out.
No,
did we say it?
I think we should do 2.
I thought we were doing something better.
Okay, well, then we'll do something better.
That's what we said earlier.
I think we have to figure it out. Okay, how about I saw Weapons? I don't know if you remember Weapons. Remember JD saw it? Shout out JD.
I think so. Yeah. JD got all the Recs.
Let's watch Weapons because we have to agree on it on here, and then we'll go.
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah,
no, we're watching Weapons. It came out last year.
What is Weapons?
It's a thriller.
Who's in it?
Julia Garner, who is in Ozark, the blonde girl.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know she was even in any.
Is that her name, Julie Garner? I think that's her name.
Wait, not Ruth or Ruth.
Ruth.
Oh, that's her name. I don't think that's her name.
I think it's her name.
That's her name.
I think so.
Ruth's good.
No accent.
Crazy. Shout out Ruth. Okay,
so we'll watch.
I think we'll come back with you and see where we're at. We'll come back with you and see where we're at. That was the Watching Hour presented by Movie Phone. If you need to see a movie, check out Movie Phone.
Tell me which movie.
Just call Movie Phone. What is it? 888 Movie Phone.
It's phone, like FONE.
So
why don't you just tell me what movie?
Thank you guys for being here. Great games coming forward.
What was
we'll be back next
Channel?
week. What
was it? Channel?
It was Channel.
Nice. Okay.
Come on now. Only the real people know what that's from. And also, if you're any age, you got to watch Seinfeld.
Put on Seinfeld. Don't start
great.
From
season 4 or whatever.
Yeah, don't start from season 1.
It's a great show. Great television. Whatever. Great television. We appreciate you guys being here. Thank you again. We'll be back next week as always. And with that, we'll see y'all next week.
Stay locked, people.